Bing bong.
Bing bong?
Bing bong.
Bing bong! Ah, that's perfect crunch.
Such a good crunch.
Perfect crunch!
That's a good crunch.
Yep. Wow. You've been practicing.
Yeah.
She has.
You just sit at work practicing?
Put me in, coach.
Oh,
Put
that's
me in. I'm
gonna
ready.
sound real good on podcast on
man.
Monday.
I just really needed cheese.
Oh, I feel that
Sometimes
sometimes.
you just need cheese.
Sometimes you do.
That's what the episode's gonna be titled.
Sometimes you just need cheese.
You guys know I'm a big fan of cheese.
Oh,
like that
yeah.
drinking night when I was a little drunk, and I force-fed everybody cheese, and then accidentally left it out on the table all night.
I don't remember any of
I
this.
remember all of this.
You remember this?
No.
When I came back, I went over to the kitchen for no reason, and then all of a sudden I come back 2 seconds later. I'm like, anybody want cheese? And I got cheese in my hands. Who wants cheese?
I don't.
I remember that.
Huh.
You're the one that doesn't drink on those.
I know.
on
You
those
should
drinking
remember.
nights.
I block them out for different reasons. I voluntarily black out.
Yeah.
It's a repressed memory.
Yeah. Except anything Tony does. 'Cause it's always
Was
good.
that the same night that I stumbled in on Tony sitting in the kitchen in the cross-legged Zen position with his hair down, and he's listening to Me Without You, and I'm just like, whoa, this is a lot. I need
Tony's
to
night
go.
took a turn. Everybody's outside smoking and laughing and having a good time, and Tony's just in the kitchen.
I don't remember if it
zenning
was
out.
the right song, but I just picture in a sweater poorly knit, no suspecting
Nope.
smile.
It could have been. I don't remember the song.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 202 of Brett and Tony with Ash and Abe. I'm Abe,
Brett.
I'm Tony.
I'm Ashlyn.
and we want to thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out our socials on Facebook, on Twitter, on everything. It's BTAABM2. That's BTAABM squared. Because
B movies are the
best movies.
best.
They're okay.
I mean, most of them have been shitty. Look at our data.
I don't know about all
Oh,
that. I think a lot of our B movies actually get astronomically high.
That data did not lie.
It doesn't. I mean, Meth Gator.
Meth Gator proves
Oh my
it.
god, it
Meth
was a
Gator.
5, dude.
B movies are the
Fucking
best
hell,
movies.
man.
If you guys don't give Spawn a higher rating than fucking Meth Gator,
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way I give it a 5.
God,
Meth Gator got a 5, especially because it had a slap fight. You can't beat a slap fight.
Yeah. A slap fight to find the super lab.
And then he has a gator jaw.
the thing
or
that's
an
missing
iron
from
jaw?
Spawn
Come on.
is a slap fight.
Yeah.
That's all that was missing.
And a story.
It's a story. It
Well-
doesn't make sense. His plan doesn't make sense. The clowns, but
We'll get there.
Yeah.
but first, before we jump into that, should we get it the fuck out of our system?
of a down.
Get it the fuck out of your system right now.
Who's going first?
Speaking of downals,
Oh, Tony, go for it. What you got?
I
Yeah.
saw a movie.
Well, what'd you see?
We Live in Time.
Oh, don't spoil it. I want to watch that.
We live in time.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it.
It's
That's-
Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield, and it's like a cutie.
Yeah, I did not see a preview. I did not know anything about this movie going in.
She's Midsummer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is bizarre in
No.
general. Like, I find her attractive, but at the same time, she's very strange, like body proportions.
Huh.
I don't know. She's very interesting to me.
This was a very good movie. I gave it a 4.
Okay.
Nice.
It made me cry.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Heard that.
Yep.
Cute.
It's really good. It's I don't know if this will give too much away, but I don't think it will. It jumps back and forth in time.
Okay.
So
I mean,
I mean, that's-
they live in time.
Yeah, that's.
so-
I feel like that's a given if,
Okay.
with a title.
'cause
No, you're
I-
safe.
Okay, because I was not expecting that because it went from like where they first met midway through the movie,
Yeah.
and then they went back to the future, and then they went back to another part in time.
Did they have a DeLorean?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, but it's just it was, and it didn't tell you anything like, oh, this is in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I enjoyed it.
And they didn't have any cues, like one
Yeah.
part was in black and white
Yeah,
or something.
it didn't have like 10 years later, or 10 years
Nothing.
nothing. But
There's sometimes I like that in
it
movies.
didn't.
But
I liked it. It didn't hold your hand,
Yeah.
but it got me bawling at the end. I was like, not
Damn,
expecting that.
really?
Yeah.
damn.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I saw Venom, The Last Dance.
Yeah.
The less said, the better.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
I heard it's been getting pretty good reviews, though.
Has it?
I thought so.
Oh.
I thought
What has?
From who?
I thought I
didn't-
saw somewhere where it was like said that it was what I see. I don't remember. I'll have to
I thought it
fact
was
check
get-
myself.
I thought it was getting bad reviews.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, who
Maybe
gave
I
it
saw
Tony,
Who
what's
here?
your review? What'd you give it?
2 stars.
Oh, shit.
Wait, for what?
Venom, The Last Dance. I mean,
Come on, Tom Hardy.
you could tell. I think Tom Hardy was phoning this in. He knew it was that bad.
Really?
Yeah. There was some good parts, but not really.
Now that I think about it, maybe they were slightly elevated reviews
Oh.
because Tony Todd, he's the voice of Venom. And since he passed, maybe that's why it was slightly, We'll talk a little bit better about this
But
movie. kind of thing.
West in Peace, best friend.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was our best friend for a few months.
Yeah,
now.
he
Yeah,
was.
he still follows us
Yeah.
Yeah.
forever.
Forever.
Still does.
Yep, he can't unfollow us.
Yep.
Is that it for you, Tony?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Well, I tried. I was just actually telling you that I tried watching a movie, and I just wasn't in the right mindset. I got about 5 minutes in and
Nothing will
realized
change.
it.
Nothing
Was it
will
called
change.
Spawn?
Nothing will change.
Nothing will change.
Abe's already seen it. I'm going to give it an honest watch because I have heard good things about it. But I turned it off after 5 minutes and went back to the show that I was watching this week.
Wait, tell them the movie first.
Oh,
In a Violent Nature.
In a Violent Nature was the.
I've
yeah.
been meaning to watch that.
Me too, and I started it. I got,
watch it?
like I said, I got like 5 minutes in, and
I've heard good things.
and I have too, except for Mabe. Which
I mean, I could need to rewatch it. I do this every once in a while, like where, because it's on my days off. I have sometimes I have binging things. I'll just binge a shitload of movies, and then I'm trying to cram as much in as I can. So if one of the movies lacks even a little bit, I'm a little bit harsher on it because I'm like, my time. I could have filled that with something else. I shouldn't be, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's not bad, but.
well, I'm gonna give it a rewatch eventually when I'm actually in the mood for it. But I turned it off so I could go back to my show, which I didn't get to watch the last episode of it, and it's not a continual show; it's just a limited series. The Mr. McMahon.
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
Have you watched this?
I mean,
Is that the?
It was pretty good.
no, it was good, but it was like...
I haven't watched the last
No,
episode.
it was good, but it was like nothing I didn't know before, unfortunately.
I know, but it was great to watch them ask these questions to Vince McMahon, and then him just look like an asshole.
I know, especially with
about
everything.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, every couple seconds, like it goes to him, and he's they ask him about something that happened in the back, and then he just comes off. It's just an asshole.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he had so much power for so long, he thought he was untouchable.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
One
No,
of
but it's been pretty fun to watch the Mr. McMahon show. I got one episode left, so
No, it was good. I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't remember the. Oh, I finished it finally.
oh,
The
yeah.
yeah?
What do you think?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I will get into it.
I
too
love it.
deep. Okay. But like this whole time when all right, I always like you've always heard about the weird sex scene that's at the end, right? Of the book.
With the kids?
Yeah, with the kids. And so I've always heard about it, and I was thinking this whole time that like it was going to be like, well, we have to like lose our innocence or like something like that.
No, but
so
just
like
so they
so
can
like
remember.
well so yeah, I thought that it was going to be like this big, like at least like this big moment, like they had to do this, but like it gets to that part in the book and it's just weird, dude, and like he didn't have to go there.
No.
Like even like with the like obviously he didn't have to go there because he was the writer, but like in the story, like it's just out of nowhere. Like you didn't have to take the story there.
No, I'm surprised the editor was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Out of this thick
Do you
ass
want to
book.
do you want to rethink this part?
we're good without it.
We're good without it.
I mean,
If you can lose anything from this giant book,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Why don't you cut these like 4 pages?
I mean, yeah.
Out of this 1,100 page book.
I mean, yeah. Can you do that? I mean,
Yeah.
oh man, I think that you should have.
You're gonna look like a creep now. Just wait until the 2020s, bud.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So that was. Other than that, the book was good. I also read Pet Sematary this week.
nice.
So after that,
Excuse
but
me.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah.
I don't think I have anything, to be honest. No. Just been playing Red Dead. That's about it.
That's been like a solid month.
Dude. Well, I am, especially with open world games that I've played before, especially, but I take basically any tangent I can find. Like right now, I am working on, they're called like little challenges you can do, where there's like a hunting challenge, there's gambling challenges and stuff like that. I've just been working on those and, just trying to max those out and just doing all the side shit.
Might
It's
as well.
fun. It's awesome. I love it. But I feel like that's the whole purpose of those open world games is all the time you can put into it and all the different things you can do. So might as well explore it all.
I will give it that. Like you get your money's worth on those open world games.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'll give them that. I just hate them.
I didn't even have to pay for this. Travis bought it for me.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't remember why. I think it's so we could play online together because, they shortly after it came out, they like announced online and Chav's like, "Hey, you want to play with me?" And I walked upstairs and it was just sitting there on I'm like, "Fuck yeah, all right, down."
Kind of like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
When you guys bought Animal Crossing for Katie for her wedding.
Oh yeah.
And then she didn't like it.
Oh, she didn't like it? No. I didn't know that. I thought she...
No. Belle would play it sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Awesome.
I did not know that.
About you, Pumpkins, you got anything? No.
She's like, let's talk about Spawn. That shit was awesome.
She's so excited too.
Yeah.
Real quick, I do have a couple comments.
Hell yeah.
I'll knock those out.
Who'd we hear from this week?
We heard Mitchell. He said
Hey,
he's just
Mitch.
been living his best life.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you know what? I ran in Metro the other day,
Nice.
and you know what he told me?
What?
He's like, Travis told me you're really good at mazes.
Hell yeah. That makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're damn right I am.
That's
Damn
right.
right. No flashlight or nothing.
No.
No map.
No, map. Give me the challenge.
Yep. I was helping a big group find each other.
I know, and then found my other group easily.
Rod.
Hot Rod.
This month I'm watching Universal monster movies
Nice.
and other movies that are imitations of those movies. For example, The Invisible Man from 1933 and The Hollow Man from 2000. What are some of your favorite imitations of Universal monster movies?
Ooh, I don't know about imitations, but man, guys, I really like Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I don't remember that.
I think that's our group movie, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't know.
Have you never watched it since because
Yeah.
of the
I
bad
can
memories?
see that. That's totally a Tonyism.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't feel. I don't feel like you're refusing to watch it because of the feelings. I feel like you're refusing to watch it because of the situation, rather than it's not like it brings up such bad memories that you can't stand to watch it. I feel like I'm just gonna do this because I can, kind of thing. Am I wrong?
No, should I be watching it every fucking day?
No.
Take pictures? Oh, wait, I should be taking the pictures every time I watch it now.
It wasn't even that good. You're not missing anything.
I've seen it.
If I recommend a movie to Jay, he won't watch it. Mm-hmm. And that's been a thing for years. He recommended a movie to me last week. I don't remember exactly what it was right now. I'll remember it as it go. But The Gentleman, Guy Ritchie.
Yup.
He recommended that, and I was like,
The show or the movie?
The movie.
The movie.
With he said McConaughey was in it
Yeah.
and shit. He told me to watch that, and I was like, I feel like I can't watch that. I feel like I have to boycott that movie now and never watch it because you recommended it.
I'm
you
the
do this to me all
same
the
way,
time.
but it depends on how many times you recommend it.
Yeah.
Like Chav, he's recommended that we watch Last of Us.
The show.
Yeah.
And
With Pedro.
I
I've heard
swear
good things.
I've heard that. I have too, and I'll probably watch it eventually. But every time he mentions it now, it's like I don't want to watch it even more now.
Yeah.
Because and this same thing with Justin. He used to recommend
Us playing Zelda.
Zelda, the new Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, and I'm sure I'd like it. But the more you recommend it to me, the more I don't want to. Just drop the seed and let it grow. I don't need constant reminder.
Drop the seed, and then hopefully I stumble on it on streaming one day.
Exactly. Yep. Like, oh yeah, they did recommend that. I'll give it a shot.
That does sound
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's crinkling, by the way? Because I've checked my mic.
I don't
Well,
hear
now
it.
there's no
It's
crinkling.
a dog.
No, it was
It might
crinkling.
be my headphones.
Right there. Hear it?
No, I'm to keep on hearing the dog.
So this is just my microphone or my headphones? Here.
Oh wait, I do hear that. Wait, are you hearing crinkling
No,
or?
hear this. So it's just my though.
It's a lot more in yours. I do hear it, but it's a lot more dramatic in yours.
Which one are you?
Come on, sweet boy.
Which one are you?
There's my boy.
He's red.
How's that for you?
It might be my phone though too. If I get too close with it, I have to keep it over here.
Put your nose
I don't hear
down.
nothing now.
Okay.
Put your nose down.
Well, I toned it down a little too.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't have any of the universal imitations, to be honest. Man, cell phones and
Now I
technology
hear it.
don't exist.
Maybe it was the cell phone.
It's the cell phone.
Okay.
Okay.
We also have Darren replied to Rod.
Hey.
Hey.
Does Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf count?
Ah! Hell yeah.
And how about Twilight?
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing it.
There we go.
Rod did confirm, yep, Teen Wolf and Twilight he's not sure on. But
What's the question about it?
whether they count as imitation Universal monster movies.
Huh.
I don't think so, just because they involve the same creature doesn't really.
No.
Otherwise, every
'Cause, like,
zombie movie or every vampire movie since then.
Or werewolf, because I just
Yeah.
watched, last week I watched Wolf with Jack Nicholson
Oh yeah, how would that?
and Michelle. Oh, still awesome. And Michelle Pfeiffer. And that would count
Technically,
in that,
yeah.
in that way of thinking, right?
Right.
But I wouldn't consider it a rip-off of Universal, right? Or not rip-off, but
Imitation? I don't think
Imitation.
so. But
Yeah.
then again, I'm no expert.
yeah.
So, according to Rod, they count though. That's
But
all that
Hollow
matters.
Man was like a clear
Oh, yeah,
like
absolutely.
adaptation of.
Okay,
yeah.
now I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't hear shit.
told you wasn't the
One
dog.
sec.
Shit.
I don't hear nothing.
You,
Heard
you
that.
gotta, Tony. You gotta give me time to do this segment. It's my phone. I can't have my phone next to it.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding it clear over here and being uncomfortable
Okay,
as
my bad.
fuck.
Hey,
What about like right here?
Well, then I'm getting close to yours, and I don't know if it's.
Yeah, but you're like halfway.
I don't hear anything.
okay. How's that? Okay, I think you're good now. I moved it.
Okay.
We'll see if I take this part out.
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, if they notice, we lost them.
And last but not least, we have Darren. He said he saw Venom in theaters,
Hey.
enjoyed it with low expectations.
Okay.
Also, horsepower and art at the end was pretty cool.
I guess.
What is this? What is horsepower and art at the end? Is it like a
No,
song?
don't tell me.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm more just curious, like, yeah, if it was a reference to something.
I think.
I can't even have my phone anywhere near it.
I
Damn,
know.
it doesn't like my phone.
No.
Mine's
Shit.
living. Mine's chilling.
Just living its best life.
As usual.
Yeah. Whatever.
Do you both have iPhones?
No,
No.
I got an iPhone.
No, we actually have the same exact phone.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
No, I have a droid.
Ooh.
And that's all we have for Get It the Fuck Out of Your System.
Yeah. Did we do better on time that time?
Yeah,
this
we're
week?
at 20 minutes.
That's not bad.
Better.
No,
Right?
Probably.
Wasn't it at like 40 last week?
No, probably 15 minutes after you cut that 5 minutes of
us.
twinkling.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes.
Yeah, not bad. All right. Well, I guess we will move on to the movie.
Yeah, we will. I'm excited. Actually.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, this week we watched Spawn from 1997, And it's an American superhero horror film based on the comic.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
begin with 6 minutes of narrative exposition.
Yeah.
By the worst narrator.
No, and that they continue.
Yeah.
That doesn't even need it in the movie because they explain everything in the narration that goes on.
Yeah.
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 Literally every.
Yeah.
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 And
I'll say that though about the whole movie in general. To me, I feel like it's all exposition. There's
it was all exposition.
there's 3 scenes of like action or anything that is outside of the exposition, and they're just rehashing the same
it was
shit.
the same exposition all
Yeah.
throughout.
It's like I don't need my handheld. I get the idea of what's going on
I
here.
know what's going on, but they needed to fill an hour and a half, and they didn't have an hour and a half worth of story.
That and
But I don't think that's the case.
I feel like also though a lot of it's unnecessary backstory too. I don't have any examples off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
the flashbacks I hated the flashbacks.
I mean, the flashbacks, and then they talked about the flashbacks, so we got the flashbacks.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, it was a terrible effect at the beginning where it was like the
Just
the
at
big- at the beginning?
fire
Just the beginning.
with well, yeah, but like at the
Oh, the opening at the airport scene.
no the
The scene cover.
no when he's given the exposition,
Yeah,
the 5 minutes
the
exposition, at the beginning.
PlayStation 1 level of effects.
Yeah, and it's got all the fake fire, and
Oh.
then it just shows like somebody like turning their head.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then and then the guy who like I forget his name, but who was like spawned mental.
Yeah, the old guy.
Cagliostro.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was like coming in at the end, and I'm here to save the day or something.
He is the worst person to pick as a narrator. I feel I could not. He had nothing interesting about his voice. He had a horrible way of delivering lines. I just did not like him
that
whatsoever.
one unnecessary cutscene of him like looking at the camera real
Yup.
quick, and then like cutscene to Spawn. Why do we need that?
They should have just cut him out altogether.
Yeah,
to be
they
honest.
could have.
I was not a fan of that guy.
Which guy?
The mentor guy with the
The God guy?
Wow.
I liked him.
I did not
And then,
like him.
and then the homeless kid, so he could show.
I
that
fucking
Spawn
love
was-
that kid.
No,
Yeah.
no, but he would sit there
I forgot he was in this movie.
No,
I
but
know.
He would sit there to show that Spawn the good guy.
Yeah.
Who
I liked him.
Who was he? He was familiar. I didn't get a
He's,
chance to look him up.
Miko Hughes, right?
Yeah, wasn't he Free Willy?
No.
I don't
This
think
is
so.
No, Free Willy 2.
this is the
Was he in
guys. This is the kid from like A New Nightmare,
Shazam?
Pet
A
Cemetery.
in
new
Shazam?
nightmare.
Was he in Shazam?
I don't know on that one, but like Pet Cemetery, A New Nightmare. He's that little kid, and then Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
Boys have penises,
yeah.
girls have
Yeah,
vaginas.
the vagina
Oh
kid.
shit. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, yep,
He had a great couple of years right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
He had a
did
good
Spawn.
run. And then he did Spawn. It killed his career, huh?
I think it killed everybody but Sheen's Quill.
It didn't kill John Leguizamo's career.
Oh man,
That's
I
true.
wish it did. The Happening did that.
That's crazy. I fucking love The Happening,
I
dude.
know, but
That shit crazy. I love that movie so
Actually
much.
like
Maybe
that.
I should
Yeah.
fucking choose that movie.
I actually like that happening.
I know, it's so good.
yeah. So John Leguizamo got top billing.
Well,
I did not expect that. Oh no! After the 6 minute of exposition, then the credits start.
yeah. Well,
So
And the credits annoyed me because, and this is my complete nerd side coming out. I'm sorry. Is the font they chose? I hate when people use. If you're not a graphic designer, at least don't use fonts like this.
was it like the most generic font?
No, it was fine. It looked cool.
Yeah.
But there's certain letters in certain fonts that throws a huge space between letters that shouldn't be there. So, like, if your N's here and it's like the name Timothy, there's no N in that, but Timothy and the M,
Use,
like,
use Jimothy.
yeah.
I
Either
like
way, after a certain letter, there's like a space like this big.
Yeah.
So it looks like a separate word. So it breaks it up awkwardly. You can fix that as a graphic designer. You can bring those together.
Yeah.
But they did not. They just left it apart. So it looks like a Jim Othy. That's what it would look like. It's like, what the fuck is this, dude? Come on. Fix this.
Yeah.
Drove me nuts. Hated it.
Needs to be Jimothy.
Jimothy,
Jimothy.
not
Jesus.
Jim.
isn't Jimothy the
Othy.
name of our puppet?
I don't know, but I like that.
Jathu.
Jimothy? I think Jimothy was the name of our puppet. I don't
I don't
remember.
know.
It doesn't make any sense that Clown wants to. It doesn't make any sense that he wants the Spawn character to kill the Martin Sheen character.
Yeah.
Instead of like it already like shows like halfway through the movie when the Clown character goes into like demon form and starts beating up on Spawn and then about kills him there and leaves him hanging up there. Like, why don't you just lead the fucking army yourself, bud?
Yeah.
Because I don't
That
think
doesn't
it
make any
was
sense.
his choice. He wants to lead the army, but Malabagara, Malik guy,
But my nuts guy.
he doesn't want. He wants Spawn to lead the army.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
make any sense.
see,
Why?
I feel like they made it overly complex by having him play both sides. To be honest, it's not like you
doesn't
have
make
to.
any sense.
No.
It's-
I get that you put this Martin Sheen character into power to make the device. I get that. You don't have to.
After that, kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, just kill him right there. You don't have to make it look like you're on his side the whole time and then, double agent. It's
Double agent.
No, you're from hell.
Yeah.
Be ruthless.
And like, what about like when he like, I'm gonna put this in my home. If I die, everybody dies. Like
How did he not see that? That's like the most obvious plot point. Like, dude, you want me to put this in my heart, so if I die,
Yeah.
what the...
You mean in case the clown guy double crosses me?
I mean,
that
in-
also wants to end the world?
You mean in case the evil clown that's
What?
from hell wants to end the world?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that makes
So
zero
this
sense.
time around, I did notice that none of it makes sense.
I blocked all of that out.
But it doesn't even matter to me that it doesn't make sense.
And no, normally I applaud that in movies, and it doesn't really bother me that much. I like making fun of that aspect.
Yeah.
What bugs me the most, I feel like,
Was the acting?
no, wasn't even the acting. It was like some of the other choices. Like, I don't like that. They shouldn't have made this PG-13. You cannot make a superhero movie about hell involving demons PG-13 because him saying buttocks chaps my buttocks. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
In a Spawn movie? You just
For
said that?
real.
Yeah.
You are making him sound like such a child. It sounds so stupid. And then also how overpowered they made Spawn. The fucking stupid he has a belt buckle in case someone kicks him in the nuts. What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
That seemed
so
unnecessary.
much.
I am loving this whole thing you got going on, babe. You keep it going.
It just was unnecessary.
And like what? Like I don't know where to begin on this.
You already began. You're halfway through. Keep going. You got this.
Oh my! I don't like seriously.
Yeah.
And then they kept like the jump cut to 5 year olds.
Yeah.
Like, what was he doing for 5 year
Yeah,
olds?
that was.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
Why do we need a 5 year old just so Wanda could go out her hill and have another husband?
So basically, the only reason was so that they could have the fact that she has kids.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no, it raises the stakes.
Well, and also they flip flop a little bit because towards the beginning they explain it like he was down in hell, like that he was training with the army or something down there. That he was preparing to lead them, right, or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on,
oh, you mean the training scene that happened like halfway at the end of the
At the
movie?
end of the movie?
and then they make it seem towards the end also that because he's like, I'm never gonna do anything with your army. Like he didn't have anything to do with his army.
No, and then like he said, I'll lead. But then, so did he forget all that? And how did he get to Earth?
Yeah.
Like, what happened to his memory? What happened in that 5 year gap? I need to know what happened in that 5 year gap.
To him down in hell,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
up top, because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like,
no.
They gave so much exposition, but they couldn't give me like a sentence.
That?
Yeah.
That is true. They give you so much exposition through
They
the
went
whole
out of the
thing,
way.
but they skip over 5 years.
They repeated exposition even. And then I just like, tell me what happened in hell. I need to connect these dots.
yeah.
Like, what happened to his memory?
It don't want you to know.
No,
Yep. It doesn't want you to know at all, Tom.
no. And then the special effects,
Yeah.
if you can
Yep.
call them that.
90s special effects.
I love the
No.
scene transitions.
It's
The
not.
scene
Yeah,
transition I did enjoy.
too.
It's
Fantastic.
not 90s special effects though. Like this was a step below any like this legitimate like all of the scenes with Malik My Nuts guy. That was like what the fuck was that?
When like he's down in hell.
Yeah, like cuz it made it even worse the fact that you have when you put humans in there with it, it made it look 10 times worse because like these you can see dimension. He looks like he's just painted on a wall. What the
Yeah.
And the devil didn't move his mouth when he talked.
That's in the trivia, and I call bullshit. By the way, I'm reading it now. Fuck it.
All right, do it.
I'm gonna pull
Fuck
it.
it.
No, I know it from heart. So basically, they said that was a choice because they wanted it to look like he was talking through hell. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Your animators didn't know how to make his fucking mouth move.
That's bullshit.
That's such horse shit.
That's not a choice.
That was after the fact of choice. Like, oh
That was
fuck, we're in a corner now. We
that
don't
was
have
a
time to
that
finish
was a money
this.
choice.
Yeah.
money or time choice. That
I don't
wasn't
think they
a
had.
creative
I don't think they
choice.
had time for this movie.
No,
Yeah.
a lot of the
Yeah.
I didn't screenshot it, but a lot of the special effects weren't even delivered until like 2 weeks before the movie hit theaters and shit,
I mean,
like the
I can
release.
see. I'm surprised they. I don't think they even started.
Yeah, they kept putting it off.
Did you see who did the special effects?
Industrial Light and Magic.
Yep.
Which blows my mind.
Crazy.
I mean,
huh?
how long
They
did-
even said of like how much like they
But I'm saying in '96 though, when they would have been making this,
I mean, they should have went practical.
they should have.
yeah, they should have.
They really should have. I didn't save that one, but there was actually a. They
or
said how
or
much
at least
they paid.
had a nice mixture of
yeah,
both.
a little mixture.
Yeah.
Do CGI on the
Well,
puppet.
the
at
the
least.
budget was 40.
Yeah,
on the
40.
movie, and originally it was supposed to be 20, but they had to put an extra 40.
Yeah,
I heard
because
in-
the special effects were
into
getting
it
out.
because of the special
yeah.
effects. Yeah,
Yeah,
Getting
because-
out of hand.
Somehow out of control.
yeah,
I mean, you could really tell the money on the screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
But see, that's what blew my mind. Like, it sounded like a lowball figure of what Industrial Light and Magic actually charged for their part of the CGI. I don't know what they did
Yeah.
specifically. They might not have even done Lick My Nuts, but
I mean, I'm sure they should pawn it off to an intern like deal with it. we're working on a
this is
wheel
all the
movie.
money they have. Let's just hand it off.
We're gonna work on a wheel movie. You can deal with Spawn.
I think that guy from Doom is still working side or special effects. How did everybody? Did you guys watch it on Amazon?
I own it on Blu-ray.
Good.
I rented it on iTunes.
Good. Okay, so on Amazon,
Yeah.
there's every once in a while there's movies that you can tell like where they do the closed captioning from. Like sometimes you can like it's just different enough. Like they just misheard it. They typed it wrong. Yeah. There's sometimes like this one. I feel like they took it from the actual script because there was some huge differences. Oh. Such as it's when Spawn and the clown are arguing right before the maggot pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat maggot pizza.
Yes.
it's a jump. Jump joke?
Exactly. Get a gross out gag. The clown says foul smelling maggot. The closed captioning said fudge packing maggot.
Oh.
So they got censored there.
Yeah.
Another scene later on at the gravesite where Spawn has his moment. The witchcraft people, which I liked them in the movie, that was hilarious. Having the devil worshippers in the background. They said, I told you we needed to watch The Exorcist. And the closed captioning says we need a bigger pentagram.
Oh.
What else was there? Scumbag, dirtbag. That's pretty lame.
Yeah.
Damn it! There was one that I really liked that I can't remember. It was something to do with. He said something about the wife. The clown did, and it was like, oh, completely like in the.
He said a lot of things about the wife.
He did, but it was like
he
a
really wanted to fuck that
Oh,
wife.
he
He was
did.
getting creepy.
Yeah, but that's I can see
that's
that.
the character.
Yeah, it's the character. I get
Yeah.
it. But no, I really loved the. That was actually a lot of the fun I had watching this was to see the differences in the
On the
the
subtitles.
subtitles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Tony?
Okay. Where we at in this movie?
Wherever you want it
Yeah,
to be.
wherever you
Wherever
want.
you want.
We're not following any kind of timeline on this one. we're just unloading.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hated how he got chains at like the very end.
Yeah.
And like the cape.
That was so awkward.
I mean-
the training.
If you can call it training.
Yeah, like the 2 seconds. Like, here's what you need to do, and he gets it on the first try, and he's been doing it the whole fucking movie.
I know, and then he called him Yoda. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. And then at the very end, you know, in the like close up, like, ooh, the sequel, like tease. Oh, we're gonna be back, and this is gonna be, they're gonna blow your mind. Of course, we're gonna come back with a Spawn too.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, they should have.
Oh my god! And then I think that's where all the money went for that CGI cape at the end.
They said that it was really difficult.
Yeah,
working
that's
with
what
the
they
fucking
did.
cape.
That's what Industrial Light and Magic did was the cape. It did say that because they said that was one of the most expensive, and then also, but it basically everything but the devil was the hardest part.
Because
They
how the
said
fuck you gonna make Spawn, who has a cape the entire time, without the cape most
Without
of the
the
movie?
cape.
they made it too big.
It's like making Judge Dredd take off the mask all the movie. You know?
Still, Judge Dredd ended up being a classic, though. So,
Oh shit!
Oh god.
yeah.
Another
How's that happen?
Another gripe I had was about the overpowering, and I actually wrote eye roll. It was the scene.
Eye roll.
It was the scene. So like, shit's getting intense.
Hell
like the
yeah.
big battle. They Spawn goes to hell with Caligula, and they're like, "Well, we're gonna get the guy." And then all of the fucking demons like. He brings the demon reinforcements, and it's like, oh shit, there's gonna be a big ass battle. No, Spawn just turns his eyes green and zaps them all, and they all
Starts
go.
zapping them all.
They all run away. It's like, what the fuck was that?
They didn't know how to end that part.
They did not.
all.
They got in way over their fucking heads with that.
I know.
This movie's bringing out the cursing in me, and I love it. I hated the transitions, by the way.
I love them.
Every scene,
I liked 'em.
and they cut so awkwardly into like the
Yeah.
it's just. Oh jeez.
I think Tony's just stewing over there now.
No, I was writing up a trivia.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, another one I that I hated was the scene in the ballroom.
Yeah.
Where you can tell, like, you can really tell they were going for a PG-13 rating or something, because, like, literally, there's probably easily 500 rounds of ammunition shot off, and no one got hit or injured except for that one lady that
know.
one time, and it was 2 bullets.
Yeah.
And another thing I hated, they were like, when Spawn kept on using guns on the demon, and he did not even hold it once, and then he kept on doing it, and then the god guy like, bullets are not going to kill this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duh.
I got really... I actually don't like a lot times when superheroes use guns. It kind of kills it for me.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck's the point of being a superhero? if
And
you
that's
gotta use
that's all he
guns?
did was guns.
Oh.
I know, and then he got spikes, and then, and then
Oh yeah,
the chains.
the spikes that come out when if someone happens to be trying to bite down on you,
Yeah.
the spikes just shoot out
Ba-
everywhere.
Basically, everybody gonna hug Spawn, and that's his one way to kill them. If you're hugging him.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he's so overpowered.
Oh my god! And then,
Yeah.
like Wanda moved on not too fast, but I think pretty fast.
Do you think
It was
so?
5 years.
Yeah.
But with that guy, I don't.
Maybe that's why they threw in that 5-year thing. It wasn't even because of the kids. It was because like she can't seem like too much of a slut. Let's throw 5 years in.
I mean,
Also, though, trauma,
I shouldn't
bonding.
say that. That was a
Yeah.
harsh word. I'm sorry for that situation. I don't know what their relationship was like. Maybe it was
Exactly.
warranted.
I'm just saying. I think
Exactly.
she was dipping into that before this happened.
Yeah, it could be.
Ooh, no. They were in
No.
love.
But you can tell dude liked her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I forgot Martin Sheen was in this until
I did too, until the credits where it said M. Arton Sheen.
I liked that Martin Sheen. I thought he was the only one in the cast that knew exactly what movie he was in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
he was just eating it up and collecting that paycheck.
100%.
And having a good day.
Yep.
Doing it.
Apparently, I didn't screenshot this one either, but there was a lot of creative changes throughout the whole process of the movie to the point when Michael Jai White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael J. White.
Yeah, he didn't even know what was going on in a lot of the scenes that he was filming because they kept changing things constantly.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him because
I like him, but he's just it was not his movie. When they when they were doing,
didn't like it,
when
by
they were
the
doing
way.
open heart surgery on Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
He was awake during it.
Yeah, he was hanging.
He was like awake. They were messing with his heart,
Yeah.
and then they were like, "No, nobody gonna kill me now." And like, when did he be asleep?
You would think that, and then you just reminded me. I totally blacked this out. The other eye roll moment of when Spawn just magically pulls the thing out of his body and,
Oh, yeah.
and blows it up in midair. It's like what?
What? Wouldn't that like cause something?
So what can't his eyes do? Like his little glowing eyes. What
No,
can't they
no,
handle?
And then like he healed Martin Sheen back up magically.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and then this was before he he didn't know he could heal himself.
Yeah.
So
It's like it didn't even phase
Yeah.
Martin Sheen didn't even say ow or like a tear nothing. It was
no pain.
just
Yeah. Like, ooh, it's nice and smooth. And like, and when it exploding that make the virus go off.
I think if you kill the device, it still counts as the person dying
Yeah,
in
me
my
too.
head.
I think
The world's over.
I think doing that one
Yeah.
makes it go off.
It does. Yeah, 100%.
I think you had to like shut it off manually, not to explode it. I think that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one
That's where they
beat
messed
you got,
up. Yeah.
That was my breaking point. That was the one. That was the one plot hole. Besides the 5 years in hell.
Yeah.
Besides the endless exposition.
Yeah.
Besides all the fucking the clown jokes.
Yeah.
He annoyed me, John Leguizamo.
He was
No.
He was just being John Leguizamo.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know it was him, so I'm kind of bummed. 'Cause I
Really?
like him, yeah.
I
I
normally
had no fucking idea it was him.
I normally like him. I don't mind him that much, but he was full on channeling Jim Carrey in this movie.
Yeah, he
Like
was.
he was on a
He was
different.
Jim Carrey because they couldn't get Jim Carrey.
Yeah. If they got Jim Carrey, this movie wouldn't have even made the first round. I wouldn't even like it when I was a kid.
Yeah. I don't know. When he's unhinged, though, I mean, have you ever seen The Pest
No.
with him in
I've
it?
heard a lot of good things.
You would hate it.
Oh, really?
Oh, I bet.
Damn.
It's John Leguizamo just running around being crazy for 90 minutes.
Sounds
Yeah,
horrible.
I like that. That's another movie I liked as a kid, but then I rewatched it. It does not hold up.
Oh, I was going to say, should I not pick that one either? Don't.
You don't have any more picks.
I know.
You're done, you loser.
Till next year. Shit.
True.
But I'm not doing childhood ones. Here's the thing about this movie specifically, and I hadn't rewatched it for a long time. I saw it when I was in junior high because it came out in, 97, right?
Yep.
Saw it, like, back then, loved it. Watched it a lot, had it on VHS. I had the novelization of it, I had the soundtrack of it. Loved this movie, right? I still do love this movie as I'm watching it the other night. And actually, funny, because I broke it up, I accidentally broke it up into two, because I started watching it, watched half of it Saturday night, and then I had to go let somebody's dogs out that I was dog sitting for, and by the time I got back, it was late. I had to take Katie to work at 4 the next morning. So I was like, and Belle was watching the first half with me. And usually she doesn't get like sucked in unless she like really likes a movie. And I didn't notice that she was getting sucked into this one. But she was like, when I came back and I was like, I think I'm going to go to bed. She was like, you're not going to finish your movie you were watching? And I was like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. And then I didn't watch it yesterday on Sunday. Meant to, didn't happen because football was on.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching the games. Go Chiefs.
That was a good game.
Oh my God, that was a hell of an ending.
We were like the worst 9-0 team ever.
Everybody was just sitting there going, all right, Chiefs got their first loss. All right, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it makes no sense why we're 9-0.
It makes no sense. Why we're 9-0? Anyways.
I'm a Chiefs fan, but like I'm like even
I'm like, so are they sucking rough dick? I don't know.
I think we might be second. I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. Whatever, dude.
But 9-0.
Anyways,
on paper, we are the worst 9-0 team in history.
we are. I mean, we all know it as Chiefs fans. Anyways, So today I pick up Belle from school, and we came home, and I still had an hour until I had to go pick up Katie from work. So I was like, oh shit, 45 minutes to the fucking Spawn movie. I'll just watch that, right? The second half. And then and Belle was in there having her after school snack. And man, she got sucked in. Like I looked over and she's just like like I was at that age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like this movie, yeah, I'm sorry that I made you guys watch it as adults. Now on retrospect. But like this movie wasn't made for our age.
No.
It was made for us when we were junior high, and like junior high kids
I was 8.
are still loving it. So like, but I think that they went the wrong route with it. I don't think that I like it's, and I think it has so much exposition because it's meant for junior high kids. Like they took that PG-13 seriously. They were like, this movie is for 13-year-olds. And like and like you have to over explain things to kids,
But the kids
and
don't
stuff like
care.
that.
I didn't remember any of that exposition. I didn't remember. All I remembered was a badass superhero.
I'm just trying to make sense of it.
You can't. It's not happening.
But I'm just saying, like, I felt rewatching it that they, like, yeah, they should have just, like, they took it to heart on the PG-13 thing. Let's make this for 13-year-olds. Let's make this for teenagers, young teenagers, you know, and everybody else be damned.
Yeah.
I think, so the movie that they made, I think, works for what they made it for. Right?
I mean, it must have, because I liked it as a kid.
That they intended to make works. But I don't think that that's the movie they should have intended to make. I think they got it a lot better the next year when when Blade came out, and they went full R on that shit. You know what I mean? They shot themselves in the foot, the Spawn movie, with the PG-13 rating and driving it towards kids. And they should have, like, just 1 year later, we had a fucking awesome R-rated fucking superhero movie, you know? Or comic book movie, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, it sounds like we're getting into that.
And since then, we haven't, like, they're just not going to make a new Spawn movie?
They made some animated ones.
I know.
I have a little bit of that in trivia.
But like, make a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Give us an R-rated one now.
For real.
One that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
With the technology they got now.
And actually do work on it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And don't drive it towards teens. Drive it towards the people that are gonna fucking pay to go see this movie, man. And
the ones who loved it the first time it came out that are now.
Yeah.
So
like, give us the movie that we want now.
So who would you cactus Spawn?
God, I don't even know. It doesn't even have to be.
It
could be fucking anybody, dude. I don't give a fuck. Sean Leguizamo again. I love him, dude.
Let's give him one more crack at it. He's aged. He's a serious actor now. Let's just give him one more crack.
That was Spawn from 1997. But wait, there's more. We're going to hear from our podcast family, the PFPN.com, and be right back with trivia, kill count, ratings, and more.
Right after this.
What's more?
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Thanks to thepfpn.com. You guys are
Awesome! So for trivias, I got John Leguizamo actually ate waxworms on the pizza. That was legit, and he immediately vomited afterwards.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yep.
Yep, makes sense.
Animal cruelty people weren't all over that shit?
Not waxworm.
I mean, the PETA.
I bet they would be now.
No, I don't think they would.
You don't think?
No.
Okay.
No, I really don't.
Should we ask our best friend PETA?
Okay.
Yeah, they have a. It's like, have you guys seen Spawn? He ate those
He
things for
ate those
real.
fucking worms, guys. Jump on that shit.
Come on. No, because they're like a survival. Like that's what people would do in survival situations. I feel like.
And they would also eat a fucking
Yeah, but it's
some animal that they killed.
It's more realistic survival rather than This is the second time a feature film had Black American as the lead comic book superhero. The first being Meteor Man.
Meteor Man. Now there's a classic.
That was that was my jam when I was a kid. That was awesome.
Should we not rewatch?
Probably not. It has Bill Cosby in it, so you probably can't find
Oh, so
it
you
anywhere.
can't. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Tim Burton was the original choice to direct it, which would have been interesting.
Well, see,
You guys are
and
going to have to
that's-
deal with the static. I don't give a
And
fuck.
that's yeah, fuck it, dude. I don't give a shit. And that's another thing, though. Like, if they had had an actual filmmaker on this, I think that things would have turned out a lot differently.
Yeah.
But they had a first timer
Yep.
on it, and I think it was a little over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
but I think
Well,
I
that
think he did
and
good being over his head.
where is the other one that I had? Oh, also to go along with that, I feel like in this situation, this is where creative control can bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
I get that sometimes the studios overstep. I get that 100%. But Columbia Pictures showed interest in making the film adaptation of Spawn when the comic book was launched in '92.
Yeah.
Negotiations eventually fell through as Todd McFarlane felt the studio was not giving him enough creative control.
Yeah.
McFarlane eventually sold the film rights to New Line for $1 in exchange for creative input and merchandising rights. I feel like he had too many ideas.
Yeah.
And he wanted them all in there. Yeah. And he didn't have a filmmaker, as you said, to kind of wrangle or a studio to kind of like, we need a direction here.
Almost like he had a yes man.
Exactly. Yeah. And at that point, he should have just been the director and said, fuck everything else. But we didn't have that, so.
Yeah.
Also, we have, let's see. In one scene, Clown says, I am not the vindicator or the victimizer or the vaporizer.
Or the vibrator.
Or the vibrator. I am the violator. In Spawn Comics, there are 5, I'm going to butcher this, Felabiac brothers, which are denizens of hell. They're demons of hell. Yeah. Called the Violator, the Vandalizer, the Vaporizer, the Vindicator, and the Facilitator.
So not even vibrator?
No, that one wasn't. But I like
that was a John Leguizamo special.
I kind of like that. I like that little backstory though. That's fucking cool. Cagliostro appears in the movie as Spawn's mentor. In real life, he was an occultist in the 1700s who traveled Europe and Egypt and would eventually found the occult Freemasonry. Yeah. He was also a noted charlatan who would eventually be imprisoned in the Bastille and banished from France and then tried in Rome for heresy, magic, conjuring, and Freemasonry. He died in solitary confinement in the castle of Saint Leo in 1795. Whew. I just threw that in there because that's fucking badass.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it is.
I wish I knew more about that. Best friend at PETA. It is also best friends with John Leguizamo eating waxworms in 1997. Classic ? Spawn, all right.
Yeah,
I like it.
We need to know.
We need to know.
Matters.
We need to know if they matter. John Leguizamo. Oh, we did that one. The peeing. Okay, so I hope this list is accurate, and I hope this is true with all of my heart. These are people who are also are considered to be Spawn.
Okay.
Wesley Snipes, obvi.
Yep.
Cuba Gooding Jr. I could see it.
See, I would say his son might be a good Spawn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, from the Scream movies.
Right.
Also, I was thinking about it. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Paul Giamatti for the clown.
Oh,
Take it in more of a serious,
that
like,
would be interesting.
yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger as the clown?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see him doing the clown.
Like now he's been dead for 12
No, you
years.
know what I
That'd be
meant.
weird.
You
At the
know what I
time.
Yeah.
Just weekend at Birdie him.
Ooh, I think
Damn.
I think he's a dust now.
Tony Todd also be cool. Denzel, whatever. Awesome. Samuel
Like
Jackson.
Denzel was ever going to be Spawn.
No, he wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
I'm just blowing through all these people to get to the really
Sorry.
interesting one. No, you're fine. Samuel L. Jackson, Ving Rhames, Will Smith, and then out of nowhere, I hope these guys were actually considered, Snoop Dogg,
What?
Tupac Shakur,
What?
LL Cool J.
I could see Tupac.
I don't. Tupac. I don't know. Tupac, I don't think would have made. Have you ever seen any of the Tupac movies that he actually made? They're like really
Deep?
serious
Yeah.
movies.
I know he really wanted to be taken serious.
Like
Yeah.
he was a serious
he
actor.
wanted
Agreed.
to be. He wanted to be. We're getting an Academy Award.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would have been an EGOT, I bet.
Oh, I could see it for
God, I
sure.
love Tupac.
And this, I credit this with what we were feeling earlier with the exposition and everything. In 1997, 2 sequels were on the card already.
Whoa.
Spawn 2 due for release in 98 and Spawn 3, The Ultimate Battle, released in 99. So they basically already had like a whole fucking thing lined up, ready to go. Apparently, Todd McFarlane, scriptwriter, had completed a script for a reboot and was slated for a 2018 release. Even though the cast is in place and Blumhouse is distributing the film, the development is put on hold due to ongoing issues with the script.
Well, at least they want the script.
At least they're trying to take their time with the script.
Yeah.
mean,
Let's not rush this
Get
one.
it right
This one,
this time.
it seemed like they read the comic book and like, let's just film it from the comic book.
Right.
Yeah.
Heavy metal band Iced Earth. Never heard of them, right?
Okay.
I mean, I've dabbled.
Because they made an album heavily based on the comic Spawn. They were offered an opportunity to be on the soundtrack. However, they turned it down because they thought there was too much techno music on it.
Whoa.
This band just shot themselves in the fucking foot.
Yeah, because
With
we haven't
one of
even
the-
talked about the soundtrack.
With one of the biggest soundtracks like ever.
Dude, this soundtrack was.
And
Did
then
anybody else have the soundtrack
no,
growing up?
no.
God, dude. I mean, it's got everybody from back then on it.
Manson, I remember that was right off the bat in the movie.
Korn's on there.
Manson,
Filter.
Nice.
Silverchair with one of their
Really?
best songs, but it's redone with the tech, so it's not as good as
gotcha.
original, but it's
Silverchair. That kind of shocks me a little bit, to be honest.
the song is called Spawn, and
Oh,
then it's
really?
on. I think their third. No, it's on Neon Ballroom,
It's a great album.
but it's called Spawn Again
Okay.
Okay.
on the album.
I'll have to listen to that again and
Oh.
try to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's the one where he's like, "Death becomes clear through
Okay.
bloodshot."
Oh, okay. Yep.
Right.
Something like that.
Last one I have real
Oh,
quick.
and Incubus, a really good.
It's
Sorry,
second to last one. You're right. You're right. Incubus?
Yeah, with one of their
Weird.
really good tunes.
Okay. Michael Jai White turned down a chance to play Jax in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh.
Doesn't really matter.
You know what? No
to
matter
do
how you
this
guys
movie.
feel about Spawn, he still made the better choice.
Oh, agreed.
Because Annihilation is a
Bombed.
worse piece of shit.
Yeah. He did play Jax later on, though, in that web series.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
did,
he got
didn't
his.
Yeah.
He got his.
Jack Fix.
And also, Jim Carrey turned down the role of clown, so they went to the next best thing.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
No?
Kill Carol. fucking
Almost
knows?
impossible to tell. I got,
I had like 16,
let's see, that'd be 12, 13. I got 14, so 15.
15.
Yeah.
Cool. 15. Ratings.
Ratings. Who wants to start? I'll go 4. That fucking movie is still awesome. The special effects didn't hold up, obviously, but I knew that was going to be the case going in. And honestly, I've seen worse special effects. It's the Scorpion King in the second Mummy was basically done by the same people, right? It looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
4?
I don't know. I'm going 4. Fuck you guys.
All
Yeah.
Tony?
Tone
It
dog.
was a solid 4 for me in 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now a
2024.
5? A 5 skis?
Like, how close do you think? Well, how
How far did it go down?
nostalgia was not on his side this
No.
time, guys.
Ugh.
I never really wanted to rewatch this movie. I had fond memories.
Yep.
You should have skipped it.
It's a 2.
2 o'clock.
It's a fucking 2. My childhood is ruined.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of those movies that I would be normally scared to go back and rewatch because of that exact thing, of the fear of ruining my nostalgia. But I didn't really ruin my nostalgia because I don't really remember anything but liking it. So it's not like
Well, you weren't really attached to the movie.
No, I remember liking it a lot, and I loved I bought some of the figures after the movie, and I was like, I love this. This is so cool, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't really, I don't know. I would probably have given it a 4 back then. But no, this one, it's got to be a 2.
Dang.
They did not. I feel like they didn't do any of it justice, and my mind blocked out all of the
badness.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. See, that's what I'm more upset about. Is like, I don't know why I would have rated this so high. Like, what the fuck was I smoking back then? Because
Nothing. You were just the target audience back then.
I know, but I feel like there is no target audience for this movie. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted on it because I can see the potential in it, and that's what the 2 comes from, is the potential. And then what this movie actually turned out to be, I was not a fan.
Maybe you guys don't agree, but I liked Spawn's outfit.
Oh, I loved his outfit.
Yeah, not just like I think they did good in the live action version of it. Like it looks like all slimy and I don't know.
Yeah.
It just looks cool as shit.
I like this cape.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a little bit too big. A little
I like that it was too
a little
big.
big.
Yeah.
Because
a
then,
little bit.
because when he twirled or whatever, it cut out the scene.
Yeah.
I like that.
That it
I like a good scene cut.
it fully went around him so he could turn himself into like a pyramid 5 times.
Yeah.
During just that one part.
That one part.
Yeah. So, Ashton, what do you give this?
Good.
I'm so sorry, bro.
You good?
It wasn't on the recording, but you did kick off when we sat down that
I know.
when you were a kid.
I remember
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to go over that again for the audience because that was great.
that it was a 2 when I was little.
Yeah.
First of all, I was 8 when this came out. And I had the biggest crush on that little boy, the homeless kid.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
damn, you cute boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna stick it with a 2.
I
Dang.
mean, it's a solid 2.
It's
Yeah,
a solid 4.
fucking 2, man.
I do feel like if I had it from your perspective, though, of my kid falling in love with it like I did,
Yeah, she was having a fun with it.
that I feel like is a complete, not tainter of your rating, but that definitely is heavily influenced, and it's cute as shit, and I would have rated it high too.
Yeah.
So that's your excuse. That's what you get.
I guess.
I'm joking.
Also, the movie's shit.
Yeah, it was shit.
But
And
they need to fucking do the property justice and remake this shit already.
yeah, we make it.
Get off your butts.
So what's the next movie?
Next up is Popcorn.
Popcorn from what, 1980 or 81?
80 something.
I think it's 81.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
It sounds like an 8.
I want to sound smart. Could be 1980.
I think it was 1982.
Oh, it's not in this notebook apparently, so I don't know what year.
Audience, listen. No.
Oh,
Let us know,
I don't know.
audience.
I'll tell you guys when I
No,
when I get to
I
the
need to know
list.
from the audience.
I still
Why?
have to pick a new movie.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, we're doing
Do you-
Kill.
Do your one, dude.
That's not mine. We have an extra movie, so that one's going to be an extra, so I don't have to give up mine.
Oh,
Well,
your one.
maybe.
No!
No, because we're doing.
I watched how everyone eviscerated yours, and I didn't. Do you love that?
No, but
I
we're,
was so nice about it.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be that mean to Ghost Ship. This is probably the one time I like it.
no,
It's so good.
We got to watch Chill Idol 3 with Derek.
Yep. Yeah. Watch it with him.
Oh,
Oh.
Anyway, I got to pick a movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom.
And we can't watch Terrorizer until it comes out on the thing.
Which is in a couple
November
weeks,
24th.
right? Yeah. And that's it for us, folks. Thanks for hitting the play button. Do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.
Boom, 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 boom.
Fuck these guys. Go watch Spawn.
Oh, go watch it for sure. Go watch it.
Go watch it, and then
Develop your own opinion. Don't listen to us. What the fuck are you doing?
Watch it, and then you know what?
I mean, you're gonna agree with me. The belt's kind of over the top.
I don't think you said this. This was a trivia that Martin Sheen only did it because his grandson was a huge fan of the comic book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was.
I didn't see that one.
He I think like he even threw the script in the trash or something, and his grandson was like, "Yo, Spawn is awesome. You should do this movie."
Awesome.
That's how they were able to get Martin Sheen.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Bye.